We've just been out for a walk. You can't be playing anymore. We've just been out for a walk. Anyway, good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps tracking my face. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, good morning and welcome to a new vlog. We've just been out for a walk. A nice snowy walk, no like windy snowy walk, just a lovely snowy walk. We've been throwing snowballs and snowy sticks and it's just the best start to a morning. But yeah, it's Saturday and I'm training with Wilma today. We've not trained together, just her and me, in a very long time, so I'm very much looking forward to that. We've got strength on the menu. Let me just go and see what we've got. We've got deadlifts, leg press, chest press, row, lat pull downs, and then we're doing a metcon of sled pull at 120% of race weight, burpee bro jumps, and wall balls, all for 25 meters or 90 seconds with a minute rest in between. Repeat 4 times. So that's delightful. Yeah, so a bit of strength, which I love, and then a bit of sweat at the end. This shouldn't take us very long. I say that. Usually when Wilma and me train together, it takes ages because we just yap, we just chat, we talk time away. But we know we can do it. We know we can do a workout, get in, get it done, get out kind of thing, because we've done it before. Not that we're on time press or anything, but I think she needs to be done like an hour and a half later, so we're kinda needing to watch time. But yeah, so we've got training this morning, then we're going to nip to the shop and get some steaks. Steve's cooking steak tonight. We might have a glass of wine. I think we're getting like some crisps and some sweets because the fighting's on tonight. For those of you who didn't know, I didn't know until about 2 years ago, I quite enjoy a fight, yeah. Paddy the Baddie is fighting in the UFC tonight, and the whole card is looking really good, so I think we're just gonna out tonight. I say tonight, it's actually early tomorrow morning, but I think we're gonna have a bit of a date night tonight. Saturdays tend to be date nights. Steve cooks steak, and then we watch a movie or something, and then tomorrow morning the fighting's on. So yeah, that's kind of what our day is looking like. In last week's video, you would have seen me planting my seeds. My battery died, so I never managed to show you like the finished product. So let's have a look. There we go. The light, the seeds. I've even got a little heat mat to keep them warm, nice and toasty. What do you think, puppy dog? Do you like that Mama's gonna grow stuff? Do you like that Mama's gonna grow stuff? Oh, puppy. Her hairs are growing back really well as well. Look, you can barely see it. Just a little shorter patch there. Yeah. So yeah, update on the seeds. Steve asked me this morning, what are you gonna call it? He came up with the brilliant name of Project Grow Shit. So I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Project Grow Shit is going well so far. Anyway, we need to get our shit together and get moving because we're meeting Wilma, or I'm meeting Wilma in town in like 35 minutes, and it takes about 30 minutes to drive. And yeah, right, I'll see you at the gym. Bye. not in my usual spot because someone else is in my usual spot. Look at that. So sleepy. Yeah, not in my usual spot because Missy is in it, but it's a couple of days later now. And I thought I could take you along to class tonight. I'm going to my good friend Wilma's first class at the gym. So I thought I could take you along and show you what a typical class looks like when I go to one. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see me posting like my functional fitness class, like after the class picture. But I've never actually really showed you what it looks like, especially not on here, not on YouTube. So yeah, I thought I could take you along. And I suppose this kind of nicely leads me on to talking a little bit about training and where I'm at. I have, for the first time in 3 years, no booked races for the foreseeable. I've had something on for the past, I would say 3 years. 2023, I started prepping. The start of 2023, I started prepping for a photo shoot. Then I went straight into a HYROX prep, which didn't happen because I got injured. I then prepped for another HYROX, got injured in a different place, so that didn't happen. Then I prepped for a half marathon. Then I prepped for a HYROX, another HYROX, and a mountain marathon, and a half marathon, another HYROX, and another HYROX. So it's been full on, to say the least. And I just feel like my body is a bit battered and in need of a rest or a period of time where training isn't as intense. It's still structured. Steve still structures my training. I just could not imagine not having structured training. I like the comfort of going to the gym and knowing what I'm doing. I like knowing what I'm doing on what day. We'll sit on a Sunday and plan our week, and I like knowing Monday, Tuesday, strength and stairmaster, Wednesday class, Thursday class, Friday rest, Saturday run, Sunday rest. I like knowing that, but it is doing both my body and my noggin a world of good not to have anything planned, because as much as I have enjoyed having an end goal, I think especially after the photo shoot, training got very intense and it has taken a toll on my body. I do feel like my body responds extremely good to strength and hypertrophy training with cardio mixed in, be it stairmaster, bike, cross trainer, the odd run. My body responds to that very well. I was hardly injured in the lead up to the photo shoot. And then HYROX came along, and as fun as it is very intense, like, training. There's a lot of running. There's a lot of, like, especially, like, nearer competition. And I've never had, like, long periods between competitions. But, yeah, it's very intense on the body. And I just feel like I've been sore for the past 2 years. So it's just nice to go back to a bit of bodybuilding training. Steve said it to me the other day because this is like the second week of being back to structured training, and there is just a lot more bodybuildery, cardio, like, type sessions in there, with the flexibility of going to a class if I want to, training with Wilma if I want to, and he's like, there was I think it was a lower body session, and it's just a really nice feeling of like lifting heavy and like taking your reps to failure. I love that feeling. And I was all buzzing after it, and Steve was like, "Oh, you're just a little bodybuilder at heart, aren't you?" Maybe I am. I do really enjoy that. I enjoy that style of training. I enjoy how it makes me feel. I enjoy how, in the long run and with right nutrition, it makes me look. So yeah, we're back to that.
Is that on YouTube?
Jesus fuck, you maxed out the mic there. Anyway.
What's it, the two-step? The pop sticking on the leg, what? It's called a two-step pop. Do that, Dimmy boys! Do that, Dimmy boys! In that film. Put in the comments.
Anyway, as I started this clip off with, I'm going to Wilma's HYROX class. So come join me in that.